have missed y'all. I did want to share real quick this beautiful gift that was sent to me, and I love it so much. And I thought I would share it with you as maybe if you have, y'all hear Buster. This would be a great Christmas gift or just someone to just encourage them. So I thought I would share this with you, this beautiful bracelet. And it comes with Christ's story, and I'll read it to y'all. And it says, one night there was a bright star. You have the star, which guided the three wise men, and you have these three crowns. To the infant Jesus. As a young boy, Jesus learned carpentry from his father. At 30, he began his ministry with the 12 apostles, just that, who joined him to spread the good news. Large crowds gathered to hear him speak. The Roman authorities grew afraid of Jesus, and so Pontius Pilate sentenced him to be crucified on the cross right there. He died and was buried, hence the black. On the third day, rose from the dead, the pearl. He ascended into heaven and sits at the right hand of God the Father. He sent his Holy Spirit to be the comforter. This is a little dove. This is the greatest love story ever told, the heart. And I absolutely love this. I love this story, and I love that it's just so beautiful. So if you're needing a nice gift to spread the love of Jesus as a reminder to whoever yourself, I cannot even tell y'all enough how much that means to me. It's by Valerie, and I know nothing else about it except this was gifted to me, and I will cherish it forever. So today is actually Resurrection Sunday, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm so overwhelmed, and I'm so grateful. And I just thank God so much that he took my place on the cross, and that he died for me. And I don't even know how to ever thank him for that. It's just so, means so much. So I don't know where he's going to take this devotion today. I'm going to pick up my little book, Gotta Talk to Somebody God by Marjorie Holmes, A Woman's Conversations with God. Y'all please forgive the noise in the background. James is in the kitchen. We're getting ready to have lunch. And I've been in prayer this morning. I didn't know what to do for devotion. So I just thought I'd come in here, sit down, just tell the Lord to have his way, and we'll see what he does. So just open this book. Okay, so a bunch of these we've already read. Okay, y'all, this is going to be a long one. Quite long, actually. So if you have this little book, it's going to be on part of page 80, all of 81, and just a small bit on page 82. It's under the grouping Bring Back the Children, and this is titled When a Son Goes to War. I'm already an emotional wreck. I don't even know this is going to be, how this is going to be, but here we go. His clothes came back today, Lord, the clothes of my boy, who isn't old enough to vote yet, only old enough to kill. I've just unpacked them and put them away. Lord, his crumpled socks, his scuffed loafers, the bright plaid shirt he wore, and the underwear. I wish I'd gotten the shorts wider. Why didn't he tell me they were torn? Typical mother. But it's too late for regrets. Whatever I did for him or failed to do has been done. I can't call him back from the way I could when he was just playing war in the yard. Bang, bang, you're dead. I can't yell, now you kids stop fighting, you're going to hurt each other. Though I'm yelling silently the same words somewhere inside me. Men, stop fighting. Stop hurting each other. I couldn't stop him, Lord, and I don't think even you, who symbolize peace, would have wanted me to. I don't believe in war or killing, but I won't get out of it either. He said, "This is my country, and if it needs me, I'll go and get it over with." Get it over with. Those words haunt me. I try not to let them. I deny their awful possibility. His life, his young life, is only beginning. And will it ever be over with? Will wars ever truly be over with and stop? What a strange world. Forgive me, God, you've given us. Animals eating each other. Men eating each other. The butchery, the carnage. Are men no better than beasts? We who were made in your image? We whom your own Son came to teach the patterns of peace? Peace. Where is your peace? The women implore. But war is too big for women or women's prayers. Perhaps, too, are only beasts of burden. The burden of the children we carry in our bellies and carry always in our hearts, wherever they are. And the weight is unsupportable. It brings us literally to our knees in time of war. This is the burden of women since the world began. Women who have no enemies but war. It is only the men who make war. Yet war itself is man's enemy too. My son's dearest enemy, as he gave up his girl and his school and his car and sends back a little bundle of clothes to be put away, like his life, in a dresser drawer. Our men, our good, decent, fair-minded men, are weary of bearing the world on their shoulders, sick of the bloody finger which keeps beckoning. This too is your job. This too is your war. Yet they go, because they are decent and fair, hating it, yet they go, as my son has gone, because there will be no rest for the men or peace for the women so long as any nation, denying you, enslaves its own people, and through walls and barbed wire fence and armed watchtowers tries to force that way of enslavement and God denial upon other people everywhere. And so, Lord, it is with pride as well as pain that I put these clothes away, the crumpled socks, the gaudy shirt, the underwear. Thank you for my son, for his willingness to do his part. Wow. You know, if you just sit back and you just listen to this and didn't know that I was reading from a book that was copyrighted in 1968. Does it not sound like us today? Nothing has changed. All the wars and nothing has changed. Men are still fighting men because this don't agree with that. And I mean, does it ever change it? I'm not here. This is not anything political. I refuse. But as long as a man continues to do man's will and does not pray and get in the mindset and the will of God, this is what we're dealt with, you know? And it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind at how it seems to be an endless cycle. It's a continuing cycle. It's like everything that goes around comes back around again. What a strange world. Forgive me, God. You've given us animals eating each other, men eating each other, the butchery, the carnage. Are men no better than beasts? We were made in your image. We, whom your own Son came to teach the patterns of peace. Peace. Where is your peace? I'll tell you where his peace is. We can still have the peace of God and be in the midst of chaos. He did send us and give us peace. And I know that this world looks crazy. It looks so chaotic. And it looks like there's no peace anywhere. But I can sit here and know that it is with the relationship that I have with God that I have peace. And yeah, I'm human and I hear and see what's going on all over the world. And I don't like it. I don't like it. But I refuse to allow it to seep into me and take away the peace that God gives me. We can be educated and we can know what's going on. I think that we need to in order to know how to pray about it. But we don't have to share that same chaotic vibe that's out there. That we can have the peace of God in the midst of the storm. We can have the peace of God in the midst of the chaos. Because that's just how wonderful He is. And it's a matter of choice. We can choose peace and love and relationship with God, or we can choose not to have that and to not have a relationship with Him. It's all in how we make up in our mind how we're going to live and what we want. And I personally, I'm sick of this world. I'm sick of all the filth and garbage and vulgarity that this world has to offer. I told James the other day, I said, I don't even recognize my country anymore. Because this is not for me. I don't fit into this, and I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I don't. And I'm glad that this is not my home. I'm truly glad for that. But I will make the best of what I'm given. And the Lord will help me and guide me and give me that peace in the midst of such utter chaos. He can give me that. He can give you that. If we just invite Him in, have a relationship with Him, spend time with Him, not just when we need Him or not just when we want something, but spend time with Him in the happy times. Spend time with Him in the sad times. Spend time with Him in the, you just don't even know how you're feeling times. And He'll be there with us. And I'll just be like walking around outside, just looking at my little yard that I'm so proud of, and just be thanking Him for everything. There is beauty out there. It's all in how you choose to look at it. And yes, our yard is clay and gravel with a little bit of weeds on top of it. But you know what? I'm so thankful for it, and it's beautiful to me because it's all in how you look at it. It's all in how you look at it. I love y'all. I pray that you have a wonderful day. I pray that you take time to just spend with you and the Lord. Reflect on what this past week was. Reflect on just what all He did for us. And I know that we celebrate it this time of year, but I don't just think about it this time of year. I carry it with me all through the days of my life because I know had He not chosen to be the ultimate sacrifice, I would not stand a chance. I wouldn't stand a chance. But because He was so willing to take my place and be the ultimate sacrifice for me, I want to thank Him for that for every day of my life, not just on Resurrection Sunday, not just on Silent Saturday, not just on Good Friday, but every day of my life. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.